all of these drinks that we have, water we have, Gatorade and Powerade, is it a placebo effect? Does it really help? So Dr. Arthur Siegel is the associate professor of medicine at Harvard, and he studies this. Doctor, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, good morning. Thank you.
Give us a background on what you do in this field.
Great. I'm a marathon runner. In my middle age, I got over it. I ran the Boston Marathon about 20 times, and then moved as a volunteer to the medical tent, where I'm not a spokesperson for the BAA, but we help collapsed runners recover. In 2002, we had a death of a runner on the course from water intoxication. That sounds totally impossible. How could a healthy young woman who'd run one prior marathon die of brain swelling? She drank no water, just Gatorade. So we've been researching this topic for the last decade, and just recently published in the Clinical Journal of Sports Medicine and the British Journal of Sports Medicine. A statement on this problem was published that by 17 experts. I was privileged to be one, warning about this problem, which is now spread from marathons to other sports. And in fact, 2 high school 17-year-old boys died last summer from water intoxication.
So too much water.
Too much water. And this can happen with any hypotonic drink, whether it's water, flavored water, which is what Reliant is, or hypotonic, low-sodium content sports drinks, such as Gatorade. So we're trying to get the word out to let people know this summer, when in the heat of the summer, there was a near death, in fact, a few weeks ago, because athletes need to know that over-drinking can be much more dangerous than dehydration. They have to drink. The guideline is so simple, it's hard to believe. Drink to thirst. Drink to thirst. Runners need to rehydrate. They should rehydrate aware of thirst and not overdrink, not preload or keep a drink to the max.
Okay, what about these sports drinks? And what do you make of what Russell Wilson is saying about the recovery water helping him heal?
Right. I think Russell Wilson's the second greatest quarterback in the NFL. Obviously, have to be a little bit for Brady at this time. And I think, however, he's raised a real threat here, because inadvertently, because we're trying to get the message out that overdrinking can lead to water intoxication, which actually is death by brain swelling. And it's, in fact, just the opposite. So my feeling is that, yes, hydration for is important for athletes, but there's the danger of overhydration exists with all waters and all sports drinks.
Okay, but
they almost could have a warning on them that, like tobacco, that says overuse can be hazardous to your health.
But what if he's using it properly? Are there benefits to something like this? Recovery water is the name of it. That can help you actually recover.
Well, having gotten this invitation to join you only an hour or two ago, I looked up their website and also some citations they have on their website with some scientific articles published in the literature making claims that this particular type of product may have some specific value. I think I haven't read those carefully yet, and they deserve to be taken into account. But my basic message is the risk is greater than the benefit. The potential risk is greater than the benefit.
What about the placebo effect of this, Doctor?
Well, athletes, if you deal with athletes over the years, and marathon runners of my particular exposure, things that they believe in help them. And some of the things that marathon runners have believed in, Japanese marathon runners, world class, have believed in bee pollen and very various things as performance enhancers or health promoters. But I think it really is something that's more in the psychological realm. It's something that you believe in is likely to therefore be beneficial for you.
But Russell Wilson doesn't hold himself liable here by saying that it's got recuperative powers with this water, does he?
Well, I think he's the extrapolation from his saying that, for somebody with his scope of credibility and his power in the public domain, is potentially dangerous, because people may then buy into it being this water having some kind of special medical benefit, which I don't think is the case.
Well, Doctor, thank you for joining us on short notice.
Well, you're entirely welcome, and I appreciate the opportunity to weigh in.
All right.
And anybody who wants to can email me at asiegel, Siegel, @partners.org, and I'd be happy to answer them.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
All right. Dr. Arthur Siegel, Associate Professor of Medicine at Harvard.